lost my mind. Now I done lost my mind. The doctor said I burnt my liver. I've been drinking, smoking cigars. Just Quran, what we saying, my boy? Creatine on the fingertips. What we saying, man? What we saying? Let me shoot these links actually, 2 secs, man. Actually, have I got my other phone? Not equipped. It's not in my inventory right now, 2 secs, man. Good morning, G. Where the fuck are you live from? Yes, Michelle, what we saying, brother? What's good, man? Let me shoot these links out, boys. 2 secs, TikTok, 2 secs, man. Let me actually get the link first. That will do. And everything I do. Boys, who heard about Jota, bro? Fucking no. Absolutely fucked. Actually horrible, innit? Probably the only Liverpool player I actually honestly like would say I actually don't mind, bro. NFP, watch bullish NFP. We'll have a little look. I haven't actually looked into the figures yet, to be honest, bro. I don't trade it. I'll look into the figures now. We was looking quite bearish on a few things. When you're saying bullish, what do you mean bullish? You mean bullish dollar? Or are we talking bullish EUGU? What are we talking about, brother? Yeah, man, RP, Jota, life is short. We'll return to God. Yeah, mums, bro. Fucked. For me, bro, I bear rated him. I'm not even gonna lie. I actually liked him. He wasn't even. He was cold. Sometimes he was cold. Sometimes he. But he was actually like one of those players you can think, you know what? I actually don't even mind him, even though he's a Liverpool player. There's Liverpool players I hate. But him, I actually like, bro. And too young, bro. Too young. Don't matter what field you're in, bro. Does not matter what field you're in. What was it though, bro? Was he just doing complete and utter mileage on the was he just doing high mileage, bro? So what? High MPH. The same thing with Antonio, man. He was very, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Apparently he was like quite lucky. Apparently he got out quite lucky. Bro, where's the stream? Am I on YouTube? I am, aren't I? His tyre blew. What? So he wasn't even bimming it. He was actually driving normal. Man, that is actually. I kind of thought that's what he like. I didn't see him. Yeah. That's mad, that's horrid. That's actually horrid, bruv. Huge. Man. It's actually sad. But it's right, man. Anyone can go at any time, so just do whatever the fuck you really want to do, man. Follow dreams and shit. I think those are daily. I think those are like real big reminders, man. Just follow your dreams and shit, bruv. No, like. Okay, there we go. You might know what I mean. Let's talk about charts anyways. Horrible situation, man. Horrible situation. What's your EU strategy? Same as my GU, same as my EG, bro. ALG, always. Always. Yeah, it's sad about Jota, man. It is very sad. For EUGU, I agree. I'm more bearish dollar through this NFP. What I've seen, the data I've seen. Just realised you've got a full view of me now on the camera now, and you actually are sitting in my lap now. You man can pretty much see in my lap now. So I better not get like a weird one-off. I'm playing. What's indicated session, bro? It's R1, man. We got this one made for us. If you want to use this, bro, just drop me a message. I'll shoot you over the link. It's not a public one. It's a private one. So it's not just up there. It's something we made for our community. Yeah, thoughts going into this fair value gap. I'll be honest. Well, we got this news in what 25 minutes, right? We got the highest impact news we can possibly get in 25. So I say we just evaluate what NFP is going to do. What I said this morning, and this is why I think New York session this afternoon is going to be absolutely fucking beautiful. This morning, what we was looking for in the pre-London, right? It was EU and EG. We was looking for those pairs both go down to the Friday 50. With EU, we did have that move to the upside, and annoyingly, did it take the Friday high? No, sorry, did it take the Asia high? Because we already took the Friday high. Did it actually take the Asia high, or was that equal high? Oh, that's equal high. Oh my god. Might finish. Boys, this could be the greatest day of our life. I mean that, bro. This could be a really nice trade, you man. Coming down to that Friday 50, same with EG. EG's nearly there. We're just looking at EG to come down to the Friday 50. I'll be real, EG's been bearish all day. And I just disagree with the euro being weaker than the pound for this, guys. I mean, I'm bare bullish for the euro, innit? I'm bullish as shit for the euro. GJ shorts, I'm there with it as well. We've come to the OT levels. I think it's perfect to short now. But this is the thing, New York session. I think, the thing is about GJ as well. Bearing in mind, this is going to be supposedly right, forecasted, right? Because we don't want to be placing trades before news. Wait for after news and we'll go from there, right? Boys, we'll follow the trend. But NFP looking bearish for the dollar is going to bring away money from, and we're putting money into safe assets right now, right? We're seeing yields come down, obviously meaning bonds are getting bought up. So we're seeing the bonds get bought. Gold's been doing decent. I know it's down 0.4% today. That's going to boom up today later in NFP. But we've had this lovely bullish move. So we know the market's shifting to safer assets. Tariffs, NFP, fucking potential rate cuts from the Fed. I mean, that's later this month, but even still. Yes, one step, man. I'm good, bro. How you doing, bro? How you doing? How you doing? Maze, do you count equal high as a sweep or not? Would you? Nah, not as a sweep, bro. I mean, realistically, right? Or not really on the highs, but more sort of. That's where orders are going to be, and I feel like. Let me go back down to the EU and go into the 5 minute. Orders are getting popped in around here. But we're not gonna be having like stop losses here. We're gonna be having stop losses like on highs, on like previous highs. Like we're talking when we use like session liquidity, a lot of people it's mainly like they use previous session, right? It's the same as we use London. We trade London, but we use Asia as our TPs. Asia probably do the same, right? They probably have trades within Asia which they use TPs and stop losses through, I don't know, maybe New York or PM session. A lot of things does go off the previous session. I'll be honest, that's something that happens in the market. I mean, we all see it, right? I mean, I'm on stream every single day. You boys are probably on a stream with me every single day, and we see that a lot of stuff reacts from the prior session's movement, and that's why Asia liquidity works so fucking well. That's the exact reason. It'd be nice to see. So we want to see EU pretty much come down to the Friday 50, right? So we're looking for a bit more of a move, but we've got the momentum here to the downside. We've got the anticipation up to the news, and the reason why we've seen the dollar go up because again it's a safe haven. It'd be great to see the dollar come to the Friday 50. Yeah. And just again a continuation of trend. We feel this internal here, right? So we know our next moves to the downside. Come take this lower externals. I think it's shaping up really nicely. Again, we've got to see how NFP comes out because it all massively fucking depends on that. But even if it comes off, if NFP's off, I think it does signal again massive uncertainty within the market. Even when it's off, like I know it moves a lot quickly when it's like not off, but it also makes a lot it does fill the markets with uncertainty really. The XY is moving nice though. Just want to see that come for that Friday 50. That's what we want to see. Do you think it could hit external range liquidity just by news? What when we talk about external range, what time frames are we looking at here, bro? Are we talking about EU as well? EU, GU, dollar. In terms of EU, I'm saying these external highs could definitely. I don't know, just through news, potentially. If it does, then it for me wouldn't be a trade, because I would say, boys, don't trade news. It's no point. Again, you open yourself up to way more risk than you really think. So don't even go near it. There's no point. We still got areas down here. This is the 1 hour as well on EU. We've come into these fair value gaps now, so we'll see how we react off that Friday 50. Weekly trade opens there as well. Don't think that's the same as DXY. I think the weekly trade opens in a different area. Yeah, where the fuck is the weekly trade open? It must be all the way up there. Where the fuck is it actually? Bruv, my tripping Baz. Where's Tuesday? Ah, she's not even on my chart. Okay. It seems like we're above it anyway, because Wednesday, Tuesday, 11... Okay, no, yeah, okay, yeah. It's pretty much the same as EU then. I made a bit of analysis on higher time frame and come to the conclusion that the EU-GU weekly time frame is preparing for bullish reset. So I guess we take today equal lows, highs, and start going down, but it's just an expectation. Where do you think we go into in terms of the higher time frame? What's the indicator, bro? It's one of our own indicators, bro. If you drop me a message, man, I'll shoot you over the link. In fact, I'll do... Where the fuck is that other phone? Wait, let me just go and get the other blower. 2 seconds. Of course it ain't got charge, is it? Why would it have charge? I mean, like, why would it? Why would it have charge? Wouldn't make sense, would it? Don't have a charger either. Never mind. But yeah, just drop me a message, bro. I'll shoot you over the link for it. Or jump in the Discord, bro, and just type it in, and I can text it on my through my computer. Did you get swapped out yesterday? On what trade, bro? Oh, what, that EU? Yeah, that EU one did. Or is it GJ? Was it GJ? Or was it EU? Can't actually remember. Was it EU? Yes, it was EU, wasn't it? It was here. I didn't adjust the stop loss. Stop loss just had to be on the low. Silly, silly move there. Stop loss had to be on the low. Had to be on the low. And again, we actually came to Asia's high. And that would have been a nice 2.5 to 1. But stop loss just weren't. Bro, what the fuck was that? Stop loss just wasn't on the low. Movement's still nice, buy still correct, so that's the thing. But it's just not giving us London positions in the last 2 days. This week's been nice as a whole, but last 2 days not really. For me, no London-based trades. GU's at Friday 50 now. Come on, you get yourself down. Or it could be a weekly troper move. We'll see. Why do I lost my mind? What's the Discord, boss? I'll tell you what, bro. Go to my Instagram. I'm gonna put my Instagram up here, actually. Just go to my Instagram, and the links are all in there, bro. No, I done lost my mind. No, I done lost my... First EU 1.1731, but ideally I prefer 1.16101. Might be next week's target unless we break and fly non-stop. I feel like it massively depends on where the market's going though. Do you know what I mean? It massively depends on what's actually happening. If we're seeing a really weak euro, sorry, a really weak dollar, as we are really seeing, then I can't see EU coming all the way down there. Do you know what I mean? Like for us to come to 1.16, unless obviously we have a big change fundamentals, then I'd say, bruv, absolutes. It can go where with a bias. It can go wherever, innit? And this is what I mean by this bias here, and this is why I really want to stick with this bias. Nothing's changed in terms of bullish or bearish for either economy. Euro's still strong. at the moment. It's not. We've not had inflation pop back up again, or we've not had further cuts yet, or anything like that. Growth's still good, so we haven't had growth through shit. Labour's quite tight as well, so labour market's doing great. But this is what these are the pullbacks we've been having. These are the pullbacks we've been having. You know, we've not been having massive, and I've been saying this a lot. But this is when we see this in like quite inefficient markets. What I mean by inefficient, right, is the way when we rebalance, we don't actually completely rebalance the leg. We still got loads of price action to the left. We still got all these fair values here, and obviously a lot of us trade fair values. I feel like this is what makes it quite confusing. But the thing is, I feel like what makes you understand why we have these tiny resets. Again, look, tiny reset here. Look at this leg. This high, this low. Let me get this fucking shit off the chart. This high to this low. Our reset was minimal. And again, I even had like fair values I was looking at here. Price didn't come into because I didn't want to look at the lowest one. But even the second lowest one didn't come get me again. And then we come moving on again. This time we had a nice retracement, but I guess that was a much smaller range. And then price moved up, and now we're having this nice price action. We had inducement here, which I love, pushing to the 4-hour fair value, and then we've had a really nice reaction off. We just want to see something that actually pushes us above this high. Maybe when we grab this high, we can start having a manoeuvre down, but again, I need something to change in terms of the market sentiment in order for me to actually change bias. But I think right now, I'm still sticking with that long euro. Just where to enter is the question, because sometimes it doesn't want to have that strong enough pullback, right? Sometimes I don't want to jump in a trade where it's not in a discount area to buy, right? Yes, Bigfoot, afternoon, my fucking brother. That's good, man. I have a buy limit in play. EU bias from the 1-hour fair value. I have a buy limit in place. Are you in, or are you in? I'm assuming. I would say don't, because of the news. All limits set for this NFP. Haters can call it gambling. Are you trying to call me a hater? Is that? Am I getting called a hater, bro? What the fuck? I feel like I'm gambling here today. Okay, and then we got some dude who's got a complete another different opinion. Rude it for news, yeah, top man. Top man. Do you see a long from this 1-hour fair value gap? 100%, brother. 100%. Where does it come to though? I mean, you know what I really like about this and what aligns fucking amazingly? Is that Friday 50 with the 50% of that fair value. Literally lines up perfectly. So if we come to there, I think longs look really nice. But I mean, we're in a 1 hour fair value now, so we'll see if we have the reaction out or if we come down a bit more to then continue, right? No, I lost my. Are you in meme just came to mind? Are you in meme? What the fuck do you mean, brother? So you got a buy limit place? No, I haven't got a buy limit place on the 1 hour. Josh took it off the news. That's what I'd recommend. Jump in after news, man. I need to predict it, boys. You can literally trade it with the bias after, innit? That's the thing about news. You can literally trade it with the trend after. What indicates that to see the higher time frame candles? It's the it's just this one here, bro. Oh, sorry, yeah, just fucking here, innit? Literally just up there. This thing here. Can't believe it's your. Oh, no, it's mad, isn't it, bro? It's crazy. It is crazy. It's actually shit. It's awful, isn't it, mate? It's fucking awful. Brother, how can I jump into your group? I'm making a lot and have my own method. Just need a group of close mates who like trading. Bro, jump in the Discord, man. Jump in the Discord, bro. I'll be real. If you're in these streams all the time, then like I'll be real. We've got like a we obviously got our Discord, but then there's definitely sort of an inner circle for chess, definitely. And I'll be honest, most of the boys are profitable. Like, I'm not even just saying that for the fuck of it. But I think that's the power of being locked in with a bunch of people, you know? I think that's the power of actually... because the thing is, at the end of the day, boys, like I always say, it's psychology. Psychology is so big in this game. I know it's so fucking boring to hear. Sometimes I'm sick of the word psychology as well. But at the end of the day, man, that's actually what it comes down to, bro. So if you're actually around a group of actually decent people, man, it's actually sweet. It's bearable. That's why I think that's why I thought I was quite lucky from the start. Same with Lou, because me and Lou obviously did it together, right? He sort of got me into it, sort of thing. And then we've gone through there for years. Like I said, me and him had like a little group chat together that we used to send. We used to text each other in a group chat, not like direct message. I don't know why. But then we thought, yeah, one day we'll look back and just look at this progress and be like, bruv, mate, we put the work in. Sometimes you need to remind yourself how much fucking graft you put in. Sometimes you do feel a bit shy. Sometimes you do have that feeling of like, oh, bruv, can this last? Also, bro, even work. But that's the thing. When you're on your dolos, that's what you think about, right? When you're on your solies, when you're on Jacksons and Josensons. Got a 50% of 1 hour fair value. Oh yeah, it looks good, Dean. The 1 hour fair value gap on EU looks really nice. I hope it comes back down there. We've got 8 minutes now, just over 8 minutes. Yeah, it's a shame, bro. God bless you. Yeah, mums, bro. You just know broski's going to heaven, man. 100%. I think he was Christian as well, or Catholic. I think a lot of Portuguese are Catholic, I want to say. Or are they Christians? I can't actually remember. But I think a lot of them are, aren't they? A lot of them Christians or Catholics. I can't remember. But why does it take someone to die for a man to realise that? Mums, bro. Mad, innit? Mad. Like what I said when I started this stream, bro. I was like, bro, like, it's literally just one of those. It's one of those reminders, like, bro, just do whatever you want, because, bro, you can just fucking go at any time doing whatever, even if you're doing something good or doing something bad, type shit. I'm really thinking bullish dollar. Why is that, Karan? What's your thoughts? About you waiting for the 1 hour candle? Completely. You got any Irish in you, mate? Yeah, bro. I think all English people do. But yeah, my nannies. What's the YouTube channel? It's Rich S. Same what's up. Same what's up there, boys. Rich S effects. Now I done lost my mind. Now I done lost my. Now you lied, bro. I bare wish I could play tunes. The doctor said I burnt my liver. Maze, would you say EU has officially taken Asia's higher? To me, it looks like price credit equal highs than reversed. That's what it looks like to me. We've popped above the Friday high again, but I mean, we did that through Asia early doors, 3 or 2 earlier. Yeah, that's what I'd say, Trody. Wait, Trody, is that actually your fucking name, bro? Trody Rex. Is your name actually Trody? Anytime, bro. Waiting for NFP to take out Asia low and tie. Not the 4 hour equilibrium on GU. I do want to see it come lower, man, but we do have that pressure to the upside. But yeah, we need to be waiting for NFP to come out 100%. We'll go about 5.5 minutes, I'll make it. Nope. Oh, I was going to say. Trody. Because it's it kind of could be a name, but like kind of would just... Like, it kind of does sound like someone's name. Like, especially if you're American, like Americans just have whatever names, bro. It don't even matter. You man have so many people. It don't even matter what you man are called. Americans could be called anything and it wouldn't matter. I bearish on EU. Why is that, bro? What's your analysis, man? Jeez, man, profitable and consistent. Truthfully made it by my own. Just keep talking about it. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Sometimes you just need... Bro, I'll be real. Sometimes when you're in a community as well, it just makes you way more focused on because I mean it's not the I mean we don't talk about the things about our community, right? We don't talk about like loads of payouts, passing accounts, because I mean we just do it. That's just what we. I'll be honest. That's just what we do. We've all passed accounts. Everyone in my who joins the pre-London, or probably about 80% of them I'd say have passed a prop firm challenge, right? And probably got payouts and whatever. So now we don't even really talk about that stuff. That's the good thing. That's what I like. We just talk about fucking trading. We don't make anything. We don't think we're better than anyone else. We just trade the markets with our strategy, with our fundamental knowledge. We know we've got to continuously work. We know we've got to be on the markets early. Right? We don't think we're just some knobheads that can just turn up at fucking 9 and just make dough. Do you know what I mean? We still jump on the markets early. It's 6:30 before European Open, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We're awake before most people are. We're already on the charts before most people are even fucking finish their little dream. 5-minute trade through is there for GJ, but too close to nose. Oh, GJ fucking looks so good as well. It looks so nice. Oh god, you could sell that to the fucking grand. See, that looks nice. That coffee, bro. Not gonna lie, I didn't have any milk, so there's only soy milk. You know them ones, bro. You know when your mum drinks soy and your sister drinks soy and everything's fucking soy. So yeah, I didn't have any milk, so I've just got a black coffee, but black coffee bear reminds me of Thailand, 'cause that's what he was bear drinking at now. But I normally always drink green milk. I just need to get tunes on that, especially because I'm thinking about that. I'm from South Africa. Big up, man. There's better South Africans in here now, aren't they? I'm pretty sure Michael's from South Africa as well. Welcome from SA, bruv. This is GJ, bro. All my charts at the bottom here, by the way, boys. Just in the middle right there. Power of 3 today. Yep, absolutes. Woohoo. I'd say in terms of AMD X, we've had more of an X AMD day. As you can see, we had a continuation through Asia, well, sort of more of a reversal for Asia, and then a bit more of a accumulation through. I mean, I really talk about it in terms of quarterly instead of PO Power 3, PO3. Manipulation is going to come very soon. And then we can catch the continuation, which will be the D, the distro, whereas that's what we want to get. Or the continuation, whatever. Because again, it'll probably go XAMD, and then X. I'm going to stop trying to write, because every time I write, it actually does genuinely get worse. My handwriting for some reason. And everything I do. I'm from Zimbabwe, bro. Big you, man, up. Okay, big up Africa. You man are 30. I've actually been listening to some African tunes recently. Like, only been listening to African tunes. And I'll be honest, they're probably the best fucking music I've ever heard. To be brutally honest, the most you know the tunes that just chill you it's bro the best vibe, innit? Like perfect vibe for me anyways. Please be bullish. 2.5 minutes, well 1.5 minutes, boys. I hope we've all got our adult diapers on today, lads. If you're in a trade. Also, if you're in a trade, make sure you've got a butt plug in. Jesus Christ, this could get messy. This could get messy. Especially for Dean. Dean, I hope it's... I'm with you on the bias. It should really be bearish. It depends if we get that move. Right, you the co-host. Fuck off, Hayley, bruv. I look like I'm sitting here ready to co-host people. She had 120 man in that thing, bruv. Shush. I'm in on GJ. Yes, 6. GJ's 6. I've seen you've been doing quite good on GJ recently, actually, to be fair. I don't know if it's just this week. All prayers are being made now, bro. Bro, big up, man.
You got this, brother. You got this, brother.
Wait, Dean, you got a large prostate, bro. But not like enlarged to the point where it's like bad, but like, do you know what I mean? I actually don't know what I mean, to be fair. But you man know what I'm trying to say. Yes, slaps, what we saying, bro? And everything, yo, do well. Yeah, that's the... Oh my days, what is that profile picture, bro? Oh, hey, bro, I've got a screenshot of that, because that actually looks like Corey a little bit. Maybe like, better edit it and shit. That actually looks like Corey. Yo, let me see this in the chat, man. That actually does look like Corey. That's actually excellent. Oh my god, it was bullish for dollar. Oh, Dean. Deanium. Oh my days. Let me go back on TikTok, bro. Fucking hell. How did we come out? Let's see how we come out. Awful. Wow. Forecast was bang off. Holy shit. Forecast couldn't be more off. Unemployment claims, wrong way. Unemployment rate, wrong way. Wrong way, sorry. NFP, wrong way. Average hourlies now, yeah. Come on, give us our average hourly earnings, brother. Man, that was poor from the fucking... from our analyst there. This is what makes me want to get my own fucking terminal and just fucking assume news. Because how have they fucking managed that? Wow. Okay, average hourly earnings was actually poor, man. That's actually peak, bro. Man said 0.2%. Down from 0.4, that's crazy. Trump is gassed. Powell is gassed. Mate, Powell's been saved here, really. Powell has been saved here. Because that is tight labour market. Now we're looking at a tight labour market. That is a reason for interest rates not to get cut. So, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's low-key save Powell a little bit. No capity back. Bloomberg has to go on. Holy shit! Whoa! Treasuries are up 2%. Yo, blood, why are we still going, bruv? Holy shit. Treasuries tumble, that's awful. Treasuries are down 1.7%, still full. And they fucked it, didn't they? Well done, boys. Literally a singular job you all had. A big, massive group, yeah? Had one job. And you fucked it. Didn't ya? Man, someone hire like us. We got to start getting terminals now, you know. Good thing you didn't take it. Oh damn, no, God no. Thank God, bros. Who is gonna take it? Was it Chris? Trust, thank God, bro. Dean, oh shit, let me get my YouTube chat back on. Hey, yes, Stu. Stu coming on smoke as well. We gotta get next NFP. My bro just allowed himself to get impregnated by an FP. And instead of like just switching and thinking, yeah, I'm lagging a bit, and I'm definitely lagging a bit. We've got way too much going on here. We've got way too much going on here. No, I don't know, man. I'll come back next week. Next NFP even.
I think your conclusion is the absolute correct one. This absolutely slams the door shut at any kind of July rate cut, and you are certainly seeing that getting priced into the market.
What do we say, lads?
Beyond that, remains to be seen whether this can actually be...
Dollar's going to gain strength, no cut. That pretty much, does that signal... I don't know. Does that signal a no cut? I wouldn't say... Traders scrap wages on Fed interest rate. Okay, so a lot of people are. Okay.
Looks like hiring will head back to Mike in just a moment. With us around the table, Stephanie Robb of Wolf Research. Stephanie, good morning.
Good morning.
Your first take on this one.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that we were kind of warning people about, an environment where the steady state pace of hiring comes down pretty substantially and the unemployment rate starts to fall. Because we're in an environment where there's a significant detraction from a foreign population, and that puts downward pressure on the unemployment rate. It reduces the unemployed people, and at the same time,
Man, I'd hate to have that last name.
steady state pace of hiring.
So 150 around
Roth.
150 now is what 2 years ago.
Man.
250.
So what we got? We down 10 years up. 10-year yields up 1.5%. Bond market is still trying to figure out where the fuck it wants to go to. Be honest.
Yield of private payrolls that was fairly sluggish.
Afternoon. What we saying? WBS, my brother. GJ in that premium area now. Let's go.
Process has come down. I would look at it,
Fucking hell.
particular first. And then we're in an environment where you're seeing it tightening in parts of the labor market, which is what the signal for this one.
What do you make of the fact that we didn't see hourly earnings significantly rise or rise even as much as people previously expected? It kind of goes to this idea, can we get a decent jobs number without really any kind of inflationary impulse?
I think it was the timing of the survey week. So this is something that
Yeah, bank on later tomorrow. But we got London sesh. We still got Europe still open.
the payroll game, it tends to be very sensitive to the timing of the survey week. And this
I'll still be on the markets. Fuck it, man. Just for the sake of it.
depends
Not my usual approach, but NFP on gold did me nicely. What did you jump in? What, the shorts?
to put downward pressure on the average hourly earnings number. So we were looking for 0.2.
This week been a perfect example of why no one should trade news. Trust me, bro. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Bro, I just made 30k.
Certainly reduces the odds. Certainly July is unreasonable. And now the question is,
30 bands.
Maze,
Maze, do you know if FTMO's restrictions around news events on gold? I'm not too sure, bro. I don't trade gold, so I've never really...
147,000 higher than expected. The estimate in our survey was 1.6. The unemployment rate
Unemployment rate go down or something? Yeah, unemployment went down. Yeah, NFP came up.
data as well because it is Thursday. And it is payroll Thursday this time around because of the long weekend. So we got
So payroll come up bullish.
claims came in much lower than expected. 233, the estimate was 241. We've got Torsten Slot with us around the table from Apollo. Torsten, I want to catch you a bit earlier than expected.
No, I done lost my mind.
Unemployment to start climbing. Unemployment's falling back. What explains that? I think
Just do bare like skills and shit. No, I done lost my gauge. No, I done lost my gauge. No. So NFP obviously refers to number of jobs, right? Number of jobs like created or added or yeah, created. So that came bullish. So again, really tight labour market, which really does help soften the possibilities of an interest rate cut. Then there's C-stroke, innit? Trust me. And there was one. I trade news, don't recommend it, just like the higher low. That's probably what like brown addicts say. That's it. Most probably we stay at these levels for the rest of the day and weekly candle closes. All doji on EU next week. I cannot see from here. Next week idea sell to buy. I lose more than I win. Not gonna lie. That's an unhealthy habit. C-stroke. That's called an unhealthy habit. Oh, okay. We may have something happening here. Been waiting for this for fucking hours now. Do you know what I mean? Like I've done many activities since looking at this chart, and we finally come down to the Friday 50. We'll see the reaction here. I want to see a trade through. There's no trade through. Just to break this high will do me then. We'll see if EG's gonna have that move.
There have been people who look at this and say this might be the last gasp before a real material weakening. We can't trust these numbers. Max Kettner's already gone. What do you say to that?
Well, that's why the next few weeks with the earnings season will become very, very important because that's when we'll
Yeah, and he'll be leaving a negative review. Trust me, man. That shit pisses me off.
eventually earnings. Because at the end of
Let's It's just annoying because I just, it's just peak, bro. It's just peak. Because people base like their full trust on Trustpilot, and you got some knobhead that just leaves some review that just doesn't make sense. Just isn't true. It's fucking stupid. US News just got mohested a lot of people. Just mohested a lot of people. Trust me. Dean being one of the dudes. Dean, you still here? Dean? Dean, stay with us. Dean?
Mike McKee is back with us for a little bit more. Mike, taking a second look at the numbers. What explains the upside surprise?
Never mind, boys. Never mind then. On clean up. Right, let's move back to EU. So we've had this lovely move down. We're going to have this retracement back up. You just know there's going to be people buying up. You just know there's their man there that just will be selling the dollar. Now, just give it down there. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not going to end well. Messi has. Pull up. Mate, since NFP today, would you still trade tomorrow, or would it consider a Friday for you? It's still a Friday for me, bro. It's what the fuck type of question is that? C. Mate, since NFP today, would you still trade tomorrow, or would you consider it a Friday? Tomorrow is Friday, C-Stroke. It's still a Friday. It's still Friday. Wait, is it Thursday or Friday? You got me tripping balls now. Sorry, what day is it? I had to double check now. Continuation to downside or long EU? Long EU would be a silly move, but then I think shorting would be a silly move. I think GU. It's a US bank. No, but it's Friday. Like, I don't trade Fridays. C knows that. That's why he said, or would you consider it a Friday? It means because NFP usually tomorrow, but because bank holiday tomorrow, NFP today, but Friday's Friday. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Friday's Friday, bro. Friday's Friday. Don't trade Fridays. Have the day off, might as well. Markets are shite. They've historically been shite on Fridays. For what we trade, anyway. I thought tomorrow is Thursday. Bro, how have you fucked that up? Why did you... what, until just now? You got like 13 hours, nearly 14 hours to the day. And you just realised, only because someone said, bear in mind, only because someone said that it's not the day you think it is. In it, bro. What are you actually bunning on? Mate, you got that jowl, bud. Bro got days wrong and still made 30k. Innit, that is nuts. Now you got a free day up your sleeve. Trust me, man. Spend it while you can. Actually, no, he don't have a free day on his sleeve because he thought it was the day before. So he's actually lost a day in his head. He thought it was Wednesday today. Who got in EU? Yeah, who did get in EU on it? TikTok or YouTube? Who got in? Maybe that's the trick. Maybe. Maybe that is the trick. Just think it's the previous day. He's got our mums, man. I've lost 52 grand once on NFP. What are you playing at? Again, a really unhealthy sort of addiction you got there. Right, or was it you anyway who said that? Oh yeah, it was. I Show News don't recommend it. What's your risk? Like, what's your risk parameters? Or do you just go in? You think fuck it, all in on buy. EG in terms of external, hopefully in New York. Yeah, trust me. That would be nice for us to start pulling up now. I'll get in before news. What did you jump in, Samuel? What did you jump in, bro? Got in the shorts. BE on EU. Very lucky. How was the trade? Which trade, bro? Which trade are we looking at? Profesh Gams. You must be in some serious debt, innit? That's a problem trader, bro. That's what that is. That's exactly what that is. Just made 6 bags on gold. Nice, bro. Love to hear that. Lovely stuff. Was you shorting it through NFP, yeah? Just got in, bro. No stop loss set. Just closed manually. Fucking hell. You don't give one fuck, do you, see? No wonder your name's C-Stroke. You don't give a shit. Love that, man. How much you lost in total, then? It is dumb, innit? But someone's got to do it. Do you know what I mean? Someone's got to set an example. So just let it be C-Stroke. I think we've tried to change his mind before, and I think he's set that this is his ways. How long you been trading, C, or should I say? I went ahead of UJ Sells. I don't think they're awful positions. The yen's quite strong. I mean, to be fair, the yen's probably quite bearish now because the dollar's quite strong. Colours Gambler, yeah, trust me, Zach. A lot of dudes getting done in right now. Thought about done in. Mate, that top fans thing's quite certy, bro. Some new. No, I'm lost, man. No, I know you lie. Cause the doctor said I burns my liver. I've been drinking, smoking cigars. I'd say around 80k so far. Well, you've lost 80 bands. No, not too bad if I say so. It's not, to be honest, it's not that bad in the sense that you risk what you risk and that's all you've lost. Like, I've seen people lose a lot fucking more in it. It could be a lot worse, man. I mean, bro. We've seen some people say, yeah. The boys know. Seen people lose fucking $500,000 to trade through news, but just trading stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, not really having a proper care in it, and just, you probably keep on losing. The thing is, see, if you keep doing that, you will keep losing in it. I'll be honest. It will just continuously go down. Might be slow, because the whole point of trading is that your P&L goes up and down. That's the psychology of it. That's what keeps you going. It's a bit like, I mean, that's the sort of the gambling aspect, right? Not naming any names? Nah, we don't name any names. But you know what I'm saying, we've experienced it and a lot worse. But my point is, just don't continue to do it, bro, because like it's just not gonna be going well with it. If you are actually telling the truth, obviously. Mace, bro, do you take into consideration weekly CRT? Yeah, 100%, bro. Right, what CRT have we got right now? Have a look at EU weekly. See, this is the thing, right? In terms of CRT, the thing that I favour is those bearish candles in bullish scenarios. That's what I mad favour. These CRTs, I mean, we haven't had the close yet, so we'll see. Obviously, it's Thursday, so we've still got a bit of price action. We could close above. We've still got a bit of time for this. So we'll wait for this to actually finish off on Friday. But what what I prefer, right, is those bearish candles in bullish scenarios, and in bullish scenarios, bearish candles. So I would love a bearish CRT candle here. We haven't actually got one here at all. Yeah, we haven't got one here at all because price is so bullish. But they're for me the best CRTs, and they're the ones I look for, especially on a higher time frame. Because if it shows me this and it goes against my bias, then I'll probably obviously be waiting for it to come to discount anyway. So it's probably going to come a bit lower. But then more time you just see it continue. Oh, I've got a horrible cough on me now. Fuck knows why. No.
Signaling that it's looking for talent outside of its home market. Similar jobs are posted earlier this year on Chinese recruitment sites. The positions are based.
But the thing is, we could definitely start moving down though on EU. Maybe for like the end of the week or this week, because we've got nothing coming out for the Euro, right? So we're running off bullish news, and again, everything's data dependent. So that's why we're probably gonna have a continuation to the downside tomorrow, maybe. I do want to see it. It'll be nice to see it rebalance a bit, right? Because I'm still bullish, but it's nice to have a big rebalance. But I just need you to show it first, right? And this NFP showed us it. Could show a bearish week EU if it closes Friday. Definitely, yeah. We probably could see that. Maybe not commentate the CRT low, because again, that's going to have a big move to do that, because the EU moved so much. Can I ask your opinion on EG? For today's London session, mate, I was thinking buys, but didn't really like the price action, so I didn't get involved. Are you in the pre-Londons, bro? We was talking about EG bears this morning. I'm not too sure if you are, but we was just looking for the Friday 50 the whole morning. Like we weren't looking for no buys until we was at that Friday 50. Now we're at it. We'll see what price wants to do. But again, like there's so much more higher time frame confirmations here. Friday liquidity, Friday range, internal inducement. There's so many liquidity points here for that move. And again, we want to be buying in the discount areas, right? So we do here. Could continue down. I mean, I plan to get involved in mentoring too. No. I was just asking in it because we were talking about EG all morning, EG and EU. We wanted both of those to come to the Friday 50 and then start looking for buyers. Obviously, by the time we come to the Friday 50 on EU, we've had NFP come out. So we tapped the Friday 50 as the news come out. So nothing we can jump in there. But yeah, I think when you've got a bias, right? And especially when you're really high in the Friday range and you're bullish, the market people are going to want to be getting in buys, right? Everyone wants to be getting in buys. Well, maybe not everyone, but you got those the main money that's looking to go for buys, right? But in order for them to get their orders in, there needs to be enough sellers in the market. If there's not enough sellers and people are just buying, then it's the same as how supply and demand works. You can't buy to no one who's selling, right? That's sort of how it works. It's a zero-sum game, so someone has to lose in order for someone else to win, right? That's how it works. So yeah, completely forgot what I was saying, but hopefully you might get what I was saying. I have no clue what the fuck I was saying. Where to go to use to outline your sessions? It's an indicator we got made for us, bro. It's here, but you can't. It's a private indicator. You can't type it up in here. If you just drop me a message, bro, or join the Discord, someone's gonna send the link in 3, 2, 1. In about 3, 2, 1. Send the fucking link in. Someone's sending it in. 3, 2, 1. There we go. 1.16101. The next week will be 50% weekly fielding balance and start ball run again on EU. That bearish move won't change the bullish scenario. So I like that theory. Monday, Tuesday next week. Sell. Start buying from the Wednesday somewhere around these days. Yeah. I mean, we'll look. Don't look that far ahead, but yeah, no. That is nice. That would be nice for us. But again, we're massively data dependent. That's the thing with these markets. We could have something that comes out early next week that really shifts the market. That's why I'd never say look too far ahead, but no, I like the analysis. I see EU going long, providing 1 hour respected fair value gaps. I want to see it go long, man, but in terms of the news we've just had, I can't see it going long. Again, the market's very data dependent, and again, we're very sort of biased on the dollar at the moment on the EU. So yeah, that's the thing about EU right now. It would be good to buy, but it's just not enough in the euro really at the moment. Because the euro buyers could be like, you know what, fuck it, we'll just wait for price to come down. Dollar's bearish, dollar's bullish. We know they're very flaky. There's some news that make it, but that's the thing with the dollar. It goes to show how uncertain the market is. We get bullish news, it shoots up. We got bearish news, it shoots down. Bullish news, it shoots back up massively. Markets are changing literally every other day at the moment this week. So I think it just really goes to show it's just uncertain, certain bias really. We're just reacting straight off news, and more time we don't just react straight off news. Normally it indicates something. So the reason why NFP was so big and it moved so much was because it signals that the Fed don't have to cut at the next meeting, which is 30th of July. So I'll make that, what, about 4 weeks? A bit over 4 weeks. 4 weeks? No, 4 weeks sounds about right? 4 weeks, 28 days? Yeah, about that. Just under 4 weeks. So that's what is making it more bearish for the and more bullish for the dollar, because potential rate cuts aren't happening. Just full part of my FTMO challenge NFP and pass. Jeez, bro. I'll be honest though, they don't FTMO put you on I mean, I don't trade news or anything, but I'm pretty sure FTMO put you on a low leverage, high risk account, low risk account, don't they? I know ACG do. I think FTMO they used to, bro. Maybe they used to. I'll check that. There's nothing more annoying than being on like a low leverage account. That's like sort of their defense mechanism next, stopping people just trying to pass like that through one trade through news. Bro, what the fuck was that noise, bro? What the hell was that? Just been dentist, my nose is numb. The fuck's going on there then, bro? I don't really want to read anymore. What's going on? That's like going, oh yeah, I saw the doc. No, that's like saying, fuck no. I saw the dentist. My arsehole was so numb. How was your nose numb? What happened there? Is it better sticking with lower time frames? Spot trend change for London Open. That's part of it, bro. But I mean, realistically, you need to have a real market sentiment, and that would be way more on sort of a 4 hour to a day time frame. I'm joking, Steve. What did you actually say? Just being dentist, my nose is numb because the work was on top of the mouth, but my nose is also itchy. Ooh, that's a bare weird scenario. I've just been to the opticians, my bum's numb. Do you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Is it better sticking with lower time frames? I feel that is a common question though, time frames, right? What's the right time frame? Am I on a lower, am I on a higher? It's a really good question, man. But again, I'm going to annoy you boys because I'm going to say what I always say. And I'm going to try and redraw it again. It's all about time frame alignment. So these are the time frames I partner up. These are the time frames I use for liquidity. Oh, I've actually got a perfect line here. Perfect, we use that. Wow, that's a G, not even a Q, bro. That's embarrassing. Liquidity. Blowout. We've got a blowout. So you Americans are weird, bro. Liquidity and then structure for entry. I'm not going to write for entry though, because as you can see, I've already got terrible Salisbury. But yeah, 4 hour liquidity, 5 minute we use for structure, and then we've got daily. We use that with the 15. Weekly, 1 hour. Big beautiful bill. Monthly 4 hours. This is how I align my time frames. So I've sort of got a higher, and then I've got a lower sort of attached to it, right? So I take my liquidity from the higher, and I use structure and like sort of, well, just structural changes in the lower time frame. Entry model as well. And yes, I do have like pretty good.
Yeah, well, let's talk about it right now. Datadog will replace Juniper Networks in the S&P 500 on July 9th, that fateful day.
Did I just hear that right?
Closes its acquisition on Juniper
Datadog.
Conductor design software. Katie, what are you watching?
Lots to keep an eye on this morning, including on Datadog. AI stocks and chip designers poised to benefit from the news. Now that marks a shift in the U.S.'s approach to export controls. You can see various chip stocks.
That's the thing with chip stocks, right? Chip stocks always do really well when interest rates are kept high.
So half of what we got
Why is that?
was mostly state and local, and a lot of that in education. Private payrolls up to
Where is?
74,000 during the month.
No, it's not. Just be on.
30,000, which is the reason that we saw the decline.
GJ sell is well weird low.
Foreign labor force falls for the third month in a row.
GJ sells soon there, I think. So look.
Maybe that is due to the immigration enforcement. Healthcare and social workers
Fucking hell.
raised,
Did you get in the cells?
the government workers, as always, up 58,000. So
Look how we wrapped off this Friday.
story in two parts. All right, well, it looks good.
Look like EU's going to be sales for next week.
Very much.
Could potentially be, I want to sell UK, bro. What the hell? What do you mean?
And radio audience, are we
I'm about to. I'd wait for that Friday high and then we'll see some structure off. But there potentially could be US non-farm payroll rise 147. Expect 106.
You could see that surprise in the market reaction. Futures flying, yields flying, as well as traders sort of
Yields are sort of rebalanced out again though, back to 1.1.
Absolutely. We now welcome our Bloomberg TV and radio audience worldwide. I'm Matt Miller alongside Katie Greifeld, joining us first on Bloomberg to discuss this jobs report and the U.S. economy.
Real liquidity, yeah. We're at that Friday. We'll see it say that Friday.
Chairman Stephen Byron. Stephen, great to get you on the program this morning, especially when we see such a positive job report. 100
Such a positive job report.
jobs in a low
What's the free candle you use? My 4 hours, bro. These are my 3-4 hours. 3-4 hour candles.
Look, you know, as you said a moment ago,
Thanks for having me.
better than 70 of the 79 forecasts that came into the Bloomberg consensus, right, into the Bloomberg forecast. And so what we see is an
But yeah, I use those candles for like CRT.
expectations continues to defy, all
That's what I use those for. Mate, that 1 hour fair value on EU now became IFG. What is your professional opinion? To go sales from there, we'll be able to reach there, of course. In terms of like trades now, I would say no. I'd say my professional opinion, I'd say don't trade. 110%. We could either rebalance or continue. I don't feel like we've got more chance of a continuation.
look at the details of the job, all of the job gains since the president took office are due to needed foreign Americans, and there's actually been a decline in foreign workers, which means that all of the benefits of the expanding economy
We're going to 1 hour.
migrants.
Stephen, I do want to talk a little
But we
bit
definitely,
about
we probably could, bro. That's coming back to the Friday 15 again after taking that Friday low.
is that Jerome
So we
Powell
definitely could, man.
Reserve should lower rates here, but you take a look at the numbers we got this morning, that headline blowout print, the fact that the unemployment rate is now 4.1%. What would be the case to lower interest rates here?
Well, that's a great question.
Inflation coming lower.
Economic advisors does not tell the Fed what to do with
And
interest rates, but nevertheless,
labor
it's a
loosen.
economy, and to me, it looks like an economy that's normalizing. This is a
Normalizing? Oh, does it, Stephen?
job creation.
Oh. What about that hairline you used, though, pal? How's that getting on?
Has been running at a 1.5%.
You know, you got a pair of ears on you as well. Jesus Christ. You can probably hear me from here. Fuck me.
So that's an economy that's normalized and is sort of maybe even running a little bit below where the Fed would normally think about inflation ideally settling. And so I think it's only a matter of time until interest rates normalize as well. Now, I want to be clear, I'm not telling the Fed what to do, but I catch up and normalize as well. And as I said, it's all
This guy looks way too much like a.
the president took office this morning at 1:30.
I don't really been listening to what he's been saying. I've just been trying to think what the fuck he looks like.
A suite of supply-side policies through providing tax incentives for investing and building out the capital stock, deregulation, cutting red tapes that businesses can produce more with the same amount of resources, energy abundance, bringing gas prices down to the lowest price of the pump since 2021. These are all profoundly disinflationary. When you push out supply, you get lower price pressures. And so it makes complete sense to expect inflation to continue to normalize, to continue to run at a reasonable pace. Because if this is the opposite of what the previous administration did, where they stimulated demand into emergent supply side. Instead, we're expanding the supply side, and that's going to reduce price pressures.
But I just want to follow up here, Steve, because you got your PhD at Harvard under Marty Feldstein, which is a very good school. Can you imagine if the
Hello.
free full percentage
What is it? Right, enough of that fucking there. It could be your Willy Wonka in my mouth, you dirty little fucker, eh? Okay, wait, who's off of that? What's going on there, pal? See ya. Mimi, come here. Mimi? Mimi. Come here.
Fiscal policy plays an enormous role, and in fiscal policy, a government regulatory policy can push out supply. That brings downward pressure on prices. If you don't have enough goods and services, then you make it easier to produce more goods and services. You get more goods and services, and therefore lower
Ooh, you smelled it.
It's basic economics, supply and demand.
Where?
Push out supply, there goes price pressure.
Downstairs. There's no carpet downstairs.
Details on this journalist report, but before we do, it
What?
seems like what you're arguing is basically
Oh.
that the Federal Reserve, and not that you're telling them what to do, but it seems like your argument is that they should normalize it and get back to normal, which does seem different than what
I've
we're hearing
got
from
the live on and the BMW on. Come on, let's go, Riv.
Is it very aggressive?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think that there's a strong argument.
Yeah, that's Bloomberg.
for
Blew me on the boons.
normalization. And I think there's also a strong argument
That's it, one step, man.
that a mixed
We saying Mo, my cousin.
properly
We saying, brother.
fiscal policy. I mean, the president was right in 2021 when he said that fiscal policy was on a disastrous track and it was going to create massive inflation. And the Fed caught up to his view, which turned out to be correct.
Very
It
true.
took them a while and argued that they were too late. And I think, again, the Fed is overly fixated
I do a Kurt Zuma. That was with a cat, I think, wasn't it?
leading to any
That's my centre back, though.
inflation at all. You've got the
That's my boy. Same shit diff week. You know the pattern, man.
news coming recently and saying that
Know the
inflation is
pattern.
not really showing up in their sales. You've got evidence from high frequency prices and some of the research by
I definitely think we can see that rebalance happen soon, though, man.
and others showing
Not G Long.
really only noise in terms of
G Long, I think G Long, you're asking for a lot here. Again, you looking for the buy to sell option? Taking the G Long. What's your trade? Where are you looking to long up to? Just a rebalance back up to the Friday 50?
material macroeconomically significant inflation, and yet the Fed is fixated on what's ultimately a small change of policy, a 10% tariff, whereas the
You're about Jota, yeah, man. It's fucked, isn't it? We was talking about it this morning.
of the other policies, deregulation,
Horrible, bro.
tax incentives,
Man, isn't it?
these are going to be massively disinflationary, and I don't think that they're really necessarily
So mad.
great understanding of the effects of fiscal policy.
Your trip looks so leg lips me.
And this is why everyone gets the growth forecast over and over again.
I'm 64% inconsistent in my 50k, my balance is 52 4. What's the solution?
Your dissertation
What's that? Sorry, I'm 64% consistent in my 50k balance.
in terms of
Okay, my balance is 5.2. What's the solution? Solution to
companies have had huge
to what?
margins and they're able to absorb, it looks
What do you mean you're 64% consistent? What do you mean? What in the fuck do you even mean by that? How have you calculated your level of consistency?
only reduced spending by 1.2 trillion.
Are you talking about win rate?
I mean, historically,
Yes, Rory, how's it going, man?
we saw
Hope you're good, bro.
debt and deficit from that. You look at the Bush tax cut, we saw an extra $6 trillion in deficits after those. You look at the 2017 TCJA, we have seen another $1.8 trillion.
Fees on the oh, you talk about consistency rules.
In U.S. history, when raising,
Oh, this is just going to almost 85%.
those cuts with requisite
Oh, consistency score.
resulted in the
Got you.
growth that you're forecasting for.
What do you mean solution? Though? What's the solution?
So
What do you want a solution for?
is over a 4-year period, and so if you divide it by 4, it's about a percent over that. It's about a percent over that period. But I think that we've got plenty of good evidence, right? So first first of all, our forecasts are that we'll get
The thing is, it massively depends on what you're doing, right?
3% growth over the next 10
Like
years.
massively depends on what you're doing.
Policies. But that's exactly what the growth rate was in the first term until COVID. The
The strategy helped me out massively. I combined it with CRT. Now I'm crushing it. Yes, Rory. It's exactly what we've done as well. I'm pinning that to circle. That's the only solution. That is the only solution, really. That is the only solution to Earth's pollution, bro. Really didn't want that transferred to Newcastle, did they? Oh, you horrible bastard. Probably not. To be fair, Liverpool's a fucking... Fuck Liverpool. Oh, I'm taking 3 bags. What's that? I'll be for this Sunday. Oh, you gonna beef? Oh, man. How long are you there for, man? I don't know. You was mad. AG's giving us pissel. Still. Full reversal on GU. Fair dues. What, come back up to where we just left off from news? No, I lost my mind. The doctor said I lost my mind.
Joins us now with the latest. And Tyler, it's my understanding that Hakeem Jeffries is still speaking. What is the latest here?
Time's up. Right now.
He's afforded something known as the magic minute, and that magic minute is now verging on past that. This might actually
Hello.
for 24 hours since it was this time yesterday that the gavel in. And what the Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries there is doing is he's essentially previewing Democrats' arguments ahead of the midterms as they try to
Hello, little thing.
around the one big beautiful bill.
Go on, fuck off. What, do her and you do him. Not in that way. No, I didn't mean that. Fucking hell. Hey, yo, don't lick. Yo, come on, man. Don't be doing that shit. Stop that shit. Man, dogs be doing weird shit, man. Man, I'm not even gonna lie, man. I was sitting there in the garden. I swear to God. One of my... Yo, no, don't bite that. It's fucking £600 code. Yeah, no cap. I saw the craziest shit like 10 minutes before I jumped on stream. One of my dogs was pissing, the other one was just drinking from it. You know how mad that is to actually visually see, bro. Man, I don't want to see that shit ever again. That's what girls do in Dubai, like, I'm not trying to see that shit.
No, thank you, brother.
We are coming back up nicely on GU, to be fair. What about EU? Have we rebalanced on EU? The Euro's quite weak. Oh, how have I managed that? Yeah, not really, not really. Are you using TradingView as a platform to place trades or separate platform? Separate platform, bro. And normally the way I do it is I have my TradingView just for analysis and I use MetaTrader after I've had my trade everything set up, and then I'll sort of do my analysis sort of not totally again, but just the levels again where I'm going to enter. Different brokerages going to have different levels, right? So I'd rather just do the one I've got because I know I'm going to be using. I mean, I've got a Wander here. I've got that for my FTMO account. It's different for ACG though. ACG going to be different. So whenever I'm on my MC5 for ACG, that's where I place my master trades. I'll just place it there. But that is sort of the only annoying thing about having different accounts on different prop firms. You can't really use a copy trader for it. It's kind of annoying. That's why sometimes I just don't get entered on FTMO. Which is annoying. FTMO spreads are ass though to these players. Yeah, shite. Yo, bro, how you been? Long time? Yes, daily, my bro. I'm always good, man. Always good. How you been, bro? What about the trade you called yesterday in the live? If session lows were used, you'd be 3 out of 3. Yeah, would have been, bro. Would have been 3 out of 3. Stupid though, man. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't do that. Don't know why I didn't do that. I mean, it was probably just the not really caring because I'm not placing it. Probably what it was. Really. But again, bias was still bang on. Euro stronger than the dollar. Perfect. We've been running with that trend. Bro, let's see, because bro, we're actually getting a decent rebalance here. Oh, bro, some group chat is getting popped off. Bro, are you profitable? Yes, bro. Will you take a trade after this news? No, I'm done. I'm probably done for the week here. Well, I am done here for the week, boys. I don't trade Fridays. This week for me has been crushed into one. I'm up 2.7% this week on EU, so I'm happy. I'm done for the week. I was done after that trade. I knew I was going to get another trade. ADP come out crazy. We did get some trades on live though, which are great. We missed. There was an EG that we could have jumped in. We just didn't have the trade as well. I was just quite unlucky. But yeah, now we are we're done for the week, really. Contego's goal.
It's the vast responsibilities, the need to be engaged in different topics.
0 spreads, bro. That is insane. That's nuts.
The job is not to be
Are all the trades you take on live with your people? Not every single one, bro. But the one that we had this week was.
the sentence.
But not every single one. I live stream to my members from 6:30 to 8:30. And the point of it isn't so we can jump in trades. The point of it is so we can get prepared for the markets, get a bias, and then we trade the time of 7 till 10. So I'm on that stream for like half of our trading time. So it could be a trade an hour and a half after. Or an hour after. 45 minutes after. So it depends.
Multi-trillion-dollar industry. We'll show you what's happening in ETFs like welcome back to the big trade. Launch. This is the Asia trade.
Yeah, EG's just still coming down. Let's go back on G. Weird breath. I've noticed LG seems to work quite well on gold. Man, you can make me. And Ludlow. Yeah, we saw our GB. Go on, EG.
What about the big E's market? Are we going to see that barrier lifted? So I think the latest thinking from the administration, and again, this is
How long was you banned for? Fucking hell.
Sachs came on the show the other day, is that export controls as they stand now are going to work, right? The backdoor concern was that allowing the Gulf states, particularly the United Arab Emirates and Saudi, access to lead-edge chips might be some kind of backdoor access for China. But as it stands, that there isn't sort of any evidence that that's the case necessarily. We haven't replaced the diffusion.
What the fuck is going on?
Any sort of codified
US easing China technology restrictions. That's a lot better for China and US, to be fair.
new rules, new parameters for China.
Zoom ease better. No, but they might have been doing it for time, but they was doing it before I was on stream, innit?
And there, that is Bloomberg Tech co-host Ed Ludlow. Let's take a look at some other movers on our radar this morning. I'm keeping a close eye on Datadog, which is replacing some speculation that perhaps Robinhood would be added to the S&P 500. The stock has been on an absolute tear. That was a factor there, and now you can see a little bit of disappointment. And Datadog just cheering the way, up almost 10% pre-market.
Datadog has been Robinhood has been absolutely ripping it, and Datadog is doing well today. We're also watching Olo, which will be acquired.
I just want to chill out.
Bravo for $2 billion.
Funny, so I'm no longer in their Discord.
And as a result, they which is kind of,
When you wonder, yeah, I thought he was one of their affiliates, wasn't he?
now it's bigger stuff.
Yeah, $1.5 billion market cap as of yesterday's close. Apparently, it provides software solutions.
Solutions.
Yes.
That's what we all need.
So important. Coming up, JP Morgan's Gabriela Santos walks us through the jobs report reaction and her earnings outlook as tariffs loom large. That conversation up next. This is Open Interest.
Oh, you still are. Fucking hell. You trade today? Not today, bro. Nothing for me. London session. Only thing that was potentially there was the EU shorts, but he just didn't give me a fair value gap to actually trade it. Nor did we actually commentate the high. But then we just didn't have the other 5 minutes. Another 5. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Bro, come back here. Don't come in. Oi! Get your fuck. Come here, fucker. Oi.
Get your fixed income fix. Watch Bloomberg.
I'm not running around anymore. But yeah, so EU there was nothing this morning. No trade there. EG was waiting for Price to come to the Friday 50. By the time it did, it was fucking New York session, and we had the fucking news. It's just come all the way. Bye. Nah, bro, I better doing it. I'm not even gonna lie. Wait, bro's actually bisexual. What I mean by that is bi. I'm actually bisexual for like EU at the moment, still. What have I just clicked on? This is like the real side of training that most people don't get to see. But once you do get to see, you open yourself up to like a whole world. Pretty much what I'm trying to describe here is a cult. But it's a good cult. I'll just have this in the middle of the screen for the rest of the stream. Bisexual EU, we buying. Thoughts on Romeo? Yeah, he's good, bro. Good concepts. CCRT concepts are great. Surprised? Of course, we're all surprised. It come out completely opposite to forecast. Why does this woman always look shocked? Does she want to chill out a bit? Fucking no, don't see that girl on fucking the old bag, do you? So I just completely forgot I just had this on my screen. Let's get that off now. Yeah, looks like we're not going to get a trade through, it's going to continue.
Nonetheless, we continue to see new records on the S&P 500. We're going to talk with Gabriela Santos about that. She stays with us through the open as futures point to another record finish. This is Bloomberg.
Not today, Seb, not today, bro. Not tomorrow either. I'm done. This is me done for the week. My trade was earlier this week. It was about EU 2.7. That's me done. That's all I need. It was a squished week anyway. NFP plus we US Bank Holiday Friday. Bank Holiday Friday. See, why do these countries do this type of shit? Yeah, I'm up for the week, bro. Up for the week. Up for the year. Most importantly. Brand new quarter though, so it's good to start off the brand new quarter with a, well, I say that. No, yeah, it was Tuesday. Was it Tuesday we had our trade? It was Tuesday, right? My phone's actually dead. I'm assuming it was Tuesday. I haven't actually journaled it yet. Bro, when was that fucking EU trade, bro? I don't know why I didn't look at my chart. I don't know why I started looking around my room for when I placed the trade. Yeah, Tuesday. So it's literally the start of the quarter, start of the third quarter. So I'm happy with the start. I base profits around more like a quarterly and a yearly perspective. So that's why I'm quite happy to be up for the third quarter. It's a great way to start a quarter. Great way to start midway through the year. Yeah, best ways. That's it, bro. Psychologically as well, man. It's a psychology game. Prepare yourself psychologically, bro. If you don't, you're gonna end up getting bent over and creamed in. I've been bent over and creamed in before, and I do not want it again. Okay, that's for sure. What? Oh man, was that a different language or someone just?
Of being $1 billion business, then you're going to have to do what it takes. And if you're not going to do that, everybody's going to suffer.
Oh, she's actually foreign. Right, I thought someone was literally just not saying anything there, just talking. Mace Moji up today on Gold 4%. Lovely stuff, man. Lovely stuff. When did you jump in? Was it before or after? I just lost 5k on NFP, absolutely gutted margin call. No, Rev.
Moments away from the start
Boy,
of the
stop
period,
trading
this
in a
is
fee.
interest. We're looking at futures that are pointing to yet another record on the S&P 500, 6293, 6294 on the futures there. Nasdaq up even more, 0.4%.
I was down Q1, up Q2, and so far Q3 still up for the year. Lovely stuff, man. I've done, to be honest, bro. This year's been really slow. I've been up Q1, Q2, and Q3, but just been slow. You know, just been very slow. I've had, I think, what, 8, 9 trades this year so far. I think 8 trades on my main accounts, and it's what, been 6 full months. So probably get a good perspective of how many trades I play. It's not many, near enough once a month. But again, that's why, it's sort of another reason why I look at it more of a quarterly basis, because I don't really give a fuck if I don't have a trade for a week, and I don't really care if I don't have a trade for a month.
I am looking at the chip stocks this morning. Of course, we got the news that the U.S. is lifting export curse for chips design, and you can see that in China.
So you've got to be very careful in these markets specifically, do you know what I mean? Boys, it's half past, so I'm going to jump off now. I'll be back in the morning. Boys, tomorrow pre-London is Friday, right? So tomorrow, I'm jumping on call in the free chat of the Discord at 6:30. So if you boys want to jump on with me, there'll be loads of people in the Discord there as well, 40, 50 odd people. So boys, feel free to come join. I pretty much just show what I'm looking for the day, bias-wise, where we're at in terms of fundamentals, the sentiment of the market. Just get it all round prepared. I mean, I don't trade Fridays myself, but I'm there for you, man, if you man want to actually get some help and actually get prepped for the markets. But on that note, boys, I'll see you, man, in the morning. Love you all, bruv. Hey, go live now whilst your videos are trending. What video is trending? Oh yeah, it's got 600 views, yes. Really trending, isn't it, tickers? Fuckers. YouTube, you man, love you all. I'll be trading from Spain next week, can't fucking wait. Lovely stuff. 8 trades only, impressive, bro. Yeah, man. So I've been so locked in this year alone, and the end of last year, and like sort of last year. We've had to, right? We've had to lock in. Complete different market situations, so we've had to. See how I'm sweet, my boy. WBS, sweet. Josh, Michelle, everyone else. One Step, Cameron, anyone who else is still in there, boys. You man, love you all. And yeah, like I said, boys, I'll be streaming in the morning in the Discord.